Obama re-enters politics to defeat Trump with this that will have him howling. It looks like former President Barack Obama is about to officially re-enter politics later this week. On Thursday, Obama re-enters politics when he will be featured at a private fundraiser for the National Democratic Redistricting Committee. Nancy Pelosi is also expected to attend. Additionally, according to Politico, Ralph Northam, who will run for governor of Virginia, should anticipate Obama's support in the fall. Breitbart reports that Northam is part of the anti-Trump and resist movements. The Democrats plan to focus on gerrymandering since they blame that, in part, for all of their failures. The Washington Post, of course, explained their theory in an opinion piece published in 2016 that discusses a book by David Daley. Republican power in the House was brought about by partisan gerrymandering, the Byzantine process through which state legislatures draw district lines to favor incumbents from one party, challenging the claim that increased partisan polarization is a result of voters naturally sorting themselves into red and blue states. Daley argues that a group of operatives in the Republican Party did the sorting for them. The GOP poured money into an unprecedented effort to control governorships and state legislative bodies in 2010 and to then redraw congressional districts so that the party could turn the House into a firewall against the Democrats. Here is a good video describing their theory and plan. The fact that Republicans have outsmarted Democrats at every turn drives the libs crazy, doesn't it? They think they are so smart, but their losses prove otherwise. Obama is washed up, but they don't want to believe it. As long as the Dems keep trying the same old politicians that led to their demise, we'll be fine as a party. In fact, we'll continue to thrive, don't you agree? Yeah, and it's not outsmarting them. It's the Republicans just have a better message for them. The Democrats, everybody knows you're going down the tubes if you follow the Democratic way. They claim to be for the people, which they are not.
Barack Obama is returning to politics. Barack Obama and former Attorney General Eric Holder are teaming up to fight what is a fundamental but often overlooked problem with American politics. We've done interviews about it. We've got an upcoming long-form piece about it. The issue is gerrymandering. And this is already drawing out the conspiracy theorists, including Alex Jones and the people over at InfoWars. I'll tell you about that in a second. Most presidents tend to lay pretty low after they leave the White House. George W. Bush, because of the disaster that his presidency was, has been relegated to painting pictures while taking baths at his house. That is not going to be, at least not immediately, what Barack Obama is going to do. 2 months after leaving office, President Obama is getting involved with a Democratic Party organization committed to combating Republican gerrymandering throughout the United States. He is working with none other than the National Democratic Redistricting Committee, which is chaired by former Attorney General Eric Holder. Holder said to Politico during an interview, quote, "It's coming. He's coming and he's ready to roll. This is really a battle for democracy." Gerrymandering congressional districts and state legislative districts have given Republicans a huge leg up since 2011. When the United States last redrew district lines, it was widespread Republican control, and this is a big factor in why Congress is currently controlled by the Republican Party. And what the NDRC wants to do is win back seats in state legislative houses and in the House of Representatives by demanding fairer district line drawing. And we're going to have a whole piece about this, Pat. Referendums can be a factor here. State legislators have control of redistricting. They're the ones who stand to benefit from gerrymandering. President Obama will also be working with the Democratic Legislative Campaign Committee which supports Democratic candidates and also fights back against Republican gerrymandering. Are you excited about this, Obama returning to politics?
I am excited about him returning to politics. My take on the whole gerrymandering thing, though, is Democrats can do the exact same thing, and they have, but only in a minority of states. If you look at Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland, those states are really badly gerrymandered and by Democrats, and I think that's bad when they do it too. I think maybe we should be moving towards having a nonpartisan commission control of this, but I can see Barack Obama and Eric Holder, they're Democrats, they're going to try to win back the seats for their own party.
There's sort of two arguments. One is the entire thing should just go over to a fair system, period. The counter would be, well, things are so heavily skewed in Republicans' favor that we can simultaneously vote to change the system to one that is more neutral, but until that happens, we should be trying to win seats back so that we can push things back in our favor. The quote I read to you about how President Obama is ready, this has sent the conspiracy theorists, including Alex Jones and InfoWars, into a tizzy. Check out the screenshot. Holder foretells the return of Obama. He's coming and he's ready to roll. The rules don't really apply to Obama now, do they? They're acting like this is some kind of foretelling of an attempt by Obama to seize back power or something. I mean, it's all just so hyperbolic. I mentioned this on a recent live stream. I've been checking out a few minutes of Alex Jones daily, and the politics obviously are bonkers, but the shilling for these bogus pseudo-health products is really the most disturbing aspect of the show. He's got these male vitality pills. Now he sells female vitality pills, and he has this, like, the female news people are talking about just, they just don't feel quite right when they don't take their female vitality, so they take these pills in the morning, and then they're, quote, ready to go. It's stunning shilling for pseudoscience.
There was even an ad there on the screenshot that we showed. Maybe I'll put it up
again. Oh yeah, put it back up. Oh yeah, activate your body's natural defenses with something called MycoZX. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Would you ever buy stuff like that?
No, I'm also amazed that you're watching Alex Jones. It makes you wonder how many people that are watching him are actually not on board with what he says.
I actually caught a few minutes of the Alex Jones YouTube live stream the other day, and as a total goof, like, I never comment anywhere, but I commented in the chat. Out of curiosity, how many people are here watching this just as a goof, purely for entertainment? Nobody responded, but there's gotta be a lot of people that watch it as a goof.
That would be a great Reddit post, I would imagine.
Yes, I think that would be a discussion for our Reddit discussion forum.